Hi guys, and welcome today to a new video on my top anticipated reads. So these aren't books that I'm anticipating for 2016 or anything. They're not new releases. They're just books that I haven't had a chance to read yet, but I'm really excited to. Some of them I own already, but most of them I don't. So I just want to talk to you guys about what I'm excited to read in the future, and hopefully before the end of 2015. The first book that I want to talk to you about is The Eye of Andromeda by Rochelle Mead. So Rochelle Mead is my favourite author of all time. I love everything that she's written. It's all just really well done, really great characters, great plot, always very exciting as well. And the Age of X series is just a phenomenal adult series. I don't really read many adult books. The only adult books I think I've read are by Rochelle Mead, but I think that it's just been a fantastic series, and it's very different from her other works like the Vampire Academy series or the Bloodline series, or really anything that she's done before. But it's just filled with like so much potential and so much excitement, and I think she's really doing a great job with it. And I'm so excited for The Eye of Andromeda. It's the third book in the series, and I think that it's just going to take the series to a whole new level of like excitement and freakiness and coolness as well. So I'm very much looking forward to that one coming out. And this one actually won't be out until I think 2016. So this is an anticipated future read, but I'm so excited for it, and I think it's going to be awesome. The next book I want to talk to you about is by Maggie Stiefvater, who is quickly becoming one of my favourite authors, and I'm super excited to pick up this book, and that is The Scorpio Races. So I think that this is, I believe it's a standalone. I don't believe she's doing any more work with this book or with the series for it, but I think it'll be a great read because her other books are a little longer, so a quick read from her will be great because it means that I can get a fix in between Blue Lily Blue and The Raven King. So I'm very excited to read it. I've heard really good things about it from Tumblr and from other booktubers as well, so I think it'll be a great read. Another book that I'm really anticipating is The Diviners by Libba Bray. I haven't read anything else by her, but this book just looks like something I would thoroughly enjoy. It's period, set in 1920, and I really love period books. I don't read many of them, and I really want to start reading more, so I think that this will be a good starting point. And I've just heard a lot of good stuff about it, and also the cover is pretty awesome, so why wouldn't I? Another book I'm super excited to read is Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by, and I'm sorry, I'm probably going to butcher it, but Benjamin Alirsenes. I think that's it, maybe? But I'm super excited to read this book. It's been really popular all over BookTube and all over Tumblr. People just really like it, people are really into it, and it just looks like a good book, a fun, kind of exciting, travel-y read, bit of a self-discovery book, and I just think it will be really good. Especially I like the setting, like deserty setting. I think that'll be really cool. Yeah, so I'm very excited about that one. And the next book is The Wrath and the Dawn. If you follow me on Tumblr, you will already know I have tried twice to get this book. Gimmicks, we have to do something about that. But The Wrath of the Dawn by Renee, again, so sorry, Renee Adia. It just looks like an amazing book. I've read about the synopsis of it, about a boy king whose wives die, and that is just on point. Like, that is like exactly the kind of book that I will thoroughly enjoy. So I'm going to continue to bug Dimmicks about getting it until I get it into my hands. Also, the cover is beautiful, hands down, so lovely. I love it so much. And just, yeah, the whole plot, synopsis, characters, everything just makes me really, really want to read it. Another book, this is one I haven't really looked into very much, but it's by Brenna Yevanoff, and I've loved everything else that she's written. All of her other books I've really loved, so I think that this one will be much like them, and that is Paper Valentine. Yeah, like I said, I haven't really read much about it. I just kind of assuming that I will really like it because of the author, which is probably a bad thing, but I'm hopeful, and I think that from what I've read of hers, it's something like her writing style is just the kind of thing that I would really enjoy, so I'm definitely going to pick that one up. Another series is Shatter Me. Another book, sorry, is Shatter Me by Tia Murphy. I have been watching a lot of stuff with her and Ransom Reeks, her husband, on YouTube recently, and have really fallen in love with her and her whole aesthetic. She's such a beautiful person, and I know that her writing is exceptionally well loved by a lot of people. And it just sounds like the kind of book I would enjoy again. It's just something that I would like, with its kind of sci-fi, like fantasy, strong female character, cool boys, romance, awesomeness. Yeah, I just think that it's, again, my kind of book. I'm not really giving the best reasonings behind why I'm picking these books. Pretty much it's just, I want them. That's it. I just want them. Now this one is Schizo by Nick Sheff. I have been eyeing this book for so long, and I just think that it looks really good. It's about mental illness, and it has, I think it's going to be a sad book. I'm pretty sure it will be sad, but I'm also pretty sure that I will really enjoy it, and it'll be a really whirlwind, exciting read. So a series I'm really excited to read is one by Rochelle Mead, of course. Pretty much I've read everything of hers except this series, and that is the Dark Swan series. And it's just got her typical, her like trademark kind of exciting read with a female character, magic, shamans, prophecies, boys. Like, it's just something that I know I will love because I've loved everything else written by her, so why wouldn't I enjoy this? This series has been out, I'm just going to check Goodreads for one moment, since 2008, so I'm exceptionally behind with getting onto this series, but you know, I think that because I know she's my favourite author, I know that I will enjoy it, and I just want to give it a shot. And lastly is another series, and it's pretty much just me jumping on the bandwagon, and that is the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J Maas. And I've just heard a lot of good things about this series. It's a fantasy book, very much set in like a fantasy world, and kings and queens, I believe, and a bit of knights, do-gooders, peasants, I'm sure, sword fights, coolness. I'm just so excited to read it. I really have to read up on like what it's all about because I'm pretty unsure, but I've just seen so much about it on Tumblr through like aesthetic blogs and like character ships, and it just sounds like something that I will love. And I also just really want to get into some more kind of books that have to do with like swords and fantasy, and kind of a ye-olde feel to them, with also a strong female character. And it just sounds really good, and I just really love the sound of it. And from what everyone has told me, it's a good series, and good writing. My only worry is that I didn't really like The Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J Maas, and you know, I'm not sure, like I've heard just so much good stuff about it that I'm not gonna just give up on it because of that book. I liked that book, I just didn't love it, but I think that this series will be something that I enjoy, and I'm just gonna give it a shot because why not? Like, I just want to get in there and have a go. So that is my most anticipated reads. These are just a couple of them, 10 that I could think of kind of off the top of my head, that I'm excited to read. There's a bunch more. There's like a bunch on that bookshelf that I are anticipated to read, and I haven't yet. But yeah, they're just the books I really am excited to read. If there's any you think that I should read that aren't listed here, comment them below and I will have a look, see what I think. Probably a lot of them are already on my Goodreads list, but I would love to hear from you guys about books I should read. So that's all for today. If you haven't, subscribe to this channel, and also head over to my Tumblr and follow me. It's AmyWritesXO. I post reviews and posts about writing and the writing process, and I would love you guys all to follow me. And you'd be very welcome if you haven't already come over to my page. I'd welcome you with open arms. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Definitely leave comments, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!